Father, give these humans free will. Now they're all confused. Don't these talking monkeys know that Eden has enough to go around? Sitting in this holy garden, silly monkeys, where they spun their bound to divide.
The world is a crazy place.
Right into
Or is it? Good morning. Chuck here with No Time to Be Sad here in Thap Phnom, Thailand. Beautiful morning out here. No traffic. Nobody really. I want to take you guys on a bike ride on the Mekong River and have a talk. สวัสดีครับ
สวัสดีครับ81 ปีนะเนี่ย
81 ปีอ๋อแข็งแรงแข็งแรง
ไม่ออกกำลังกายเลยไม่ได้
อ๋อ
ต้องออกแต่เพียงแต่ปีนป่ายแล้วก็อยู่ห่างๆคน
ครับผมครับผม Before we get started on our bike ride this morning and our little chat, these steps right here I sat on 3.5 years ago when I got to Thailand. I told you guys basically why I left the United States to come to Thailand. This is the stairs where it all started. What brought me to Thailand? Why did I decide to leave the United States at a young age and come to Thailand? I guess I got to tell you a little bit about myself, some personal stuff about me and Paige. If you want to know the history about me and my way of thinking, watch this video and you'll see where my thoughts all began on these steps here on the Mekong River. I had mentioned in a few videos that I thought the world was going to be a better place when this is all over with. So I want to share a little bit more on those thoughts and why I think that is. Well, first off, look around me. There's nothing. Mother Nature, the earth, it gets a break. It gets a chance to regroup and recover. Birds, wildlife, even the fish. No bass tournaments. There's not a lot of sporting events. There's not a lot of traffic. Parks are empty. Pollution. Cars aren't running. Airplanes aren't flying. Everything gets a break. Even fishing is going to change. These people used to just put nets all up and down the river and just catch thousands of fish. Now they're forced to throw cast nets and fishing poles, and the fish in this river is going to be changed forever. Not because of what's happening right now, but because there's a couple of dams that were built on the Mekong River that slowed down the flow. It used to flow really fast and the water was really brown. Now it's like a lake. So everything's changed, but everybody will adapt. They will survive here. Even us, we get a break. You know, I can remember waking up in the morning thinking, oh my God, I don't want to do this, you know. Every morning, every day, every evening, it's the same. It's always the same. You know, we all have responsibilities in our life based on the choices, the decisions that we make in our lives. we have responsibilities to take care of those choices. But there comes a point, I think, in life where you have to decide, I need to start making some choices for myself. You only have one life to live. You don't get a restart. When this is over, you can't have a better life. You got to start figuring out a way to do it now. You got to make a plan. First you got to decide what you want to do. What's going to make you happy in your one life? Figure out your needs, what it's going to take to get to that point, and work towards it. I knew I wanted to come to Thailand, so I downsized my life. I lived pretty much like a hermit as I worked to a goal to try to achieve it. So sorry, there's a couple of dogs. I didn't want to startle them. We're getting a break right now. Of course, it's a forced break. We're all having to sit in our homes. But guess what? You're actually waking up every morning and kind of doing what you want to do every morning. Of course, you're not able to roam about the countryside, but you're able to spend some time with, I think, what's most important in life, with your family, with your kids. But for most important, I think it's with yourself. I think the biggest problem is if we don't love ourselves, then it's difficult for you to enjoy life. It's difficult for you to be happy. So you're able to sit home right now and think about what's next. It's going to be a whole different place when you get in that car one day here in the near future and you drive to work. You're going to think a little bit different when after this time off. I know a lot of people are going to be happy to go back into to doing what they love to do at work or being around their friends. A lot of people, that's what makes them happy. But for those of you that are not happy with your life and want to make a change, you've had time to sit around and think about some things that you need to do to correct that problem. I had mentioned I thought a lot of people were going to come to Thailand when this is all over. I came to Thailand because it's a simple life. I don't have to overthink everything. I don't really have to do anything. I just have to be. I wake up every morning, I really don't know what I'm gonna do. That's what they happen. I just want to enjoy life. I just want to stop and I want to look at the flowers and I want to enjoy people. I want to exercise. I want to do whatever I feel like is going to make me happy every morning. And I think a lot of people want the same thing too. So while you're at home on your computer, while you're at home thinking about what's next, you've been doing without a lot of things in these past few weeks, and maybe realizing, man, you don't really need some of those things, you know? Or I'm sure a lot of you are missing like Mexican food and stuff and stuff like that. But life really is simple. Things are very complicated. You know, when this is all over with, there's going to be a lot more restrictions in your life. A lot more people telling you what you can and can't do. A lot of people are scared. A lot of people here are scared. It always seems like whenever there's fear, things get taken away from you. personal liberties, freedom, the things that matter to you, you know? Right now we're trying to hide from something that's invisible. I don't know, how do you beat that, you know? Even if they come up with an immunization or a cure, you know, a lot of people die from influenza every year. Most of them are under 5 years old. And we have an immunization for that. So life is scary. And life, you know, unfortunately, the weak don't survive in real life. And sometimes we get a wake-up call and we see how precious life is, and we want to preserve it, and we want to do all these things to help the weak, to help the people that aren't able to help themselves, you know, the young, the elderly, the handicapped, the people with problems. But in real life, outside of humanity, that's not how it works. But I think real life is always real. And I think sometimes we get a wake-up call and see how precious life is. So we can look back at all the unnecessary things that really aren't important in our lives and try to make a change. A lot of people wouldn't want to come to a country like this where there's no bowling alleys, well, there is bowling alleys, but you know, stuff that they're accustomed to, you know, people they can relate to, people they can talk to. A lot of people don't like things that are different. But like I said at the beginning, we've got to love ourselves. We have to find peace in ourselves. We have to figure out what we really want at the end of the day. I think the really most important thing is life. Everything that we're doing right now is to preserve life. It's all about life. It's not about fun things. It's not about hanging out at the bar with your friends. It's about life. But I think at the end of the day, when you're on your deathbed or wherever you're at in your final moments in your life, I think you only wish for life. Not one more round with your buddies, not one more day to finish your project at work. You're gonna want a few more days. That's what you're gonna want. Don't waste those days. Figure out a way to get more days. Figure out a way to minimize the things that aren't really necessary for what really matters. Don't let somebody take away your personal liberties. Don't settle for it. I did not settle for it. 3.5 years ago, I moved here because I didn't want to settle for what everybody had in store for me in my life. I wanted to take control of my life. And every day, it's all about me. Because one day, it's going to be over. We're just sitting here watching the news, looking at wildlife running all over the place because everybody's inside. Hello.
ผัดเผ็ดผัดเผ็ดเลยทั้งนั้นอร่อยมาก
อร่อยมาก They want to eat it.
เป็นเมืองไทยไปได้เรียบร้อยโรงเรียน ลงหม้อแล้วนั่นน่ะมันมาฝัน
Breakfast this morning.
เหนียวข้าวหนังมันช่วงสีเหนียวเนาะเหนียวหนัง
I was telling everybody on a bike ride this morning, I think the world's getting a reset with the nature and everybody's got a chance to sit at home and think, now. You don't have to worry about going to work and doing all kinds of things they don't want to do. They can think about what's important, Anything new happening in the news?
Still same. Still try monitor people.
Monitoring the people? We had a lot of new people come in, right, from South still. They're still under quarantine monitoring them. But what we had I think 47 people have died so far. The number went down a lot yesterday from recoveries. I think it's down to 900 and something. I'll post here later on today's number. My mother-in-law's going on her morning bike ride. This virus has killed 47 people in Thailand, but most of them have almost every one of them have had problems, right? And the main problem has been diabetes, obesity and diabetes. So you want to take control of your life after this. I think diabetes is pretty bad in Thailand too. Try to get in shape and try to control it as best as you can, become healthy, Today we're going to Nakhon Phanom. We have to renew our phone plan, change our phone plan. So True is who we have right now, but we have to go to Nakhon Phanom because there's not one here. And I don't know, we'll do something. I know it'll be a fun day, huh? I think tomorrow I'm either going to do a live stream or make croissants. I'm going to make a video on making croissants, but with the same dough and the same recipe, you can make a flaky breakfast biscuit with the same thing. So I'm going to make half of it croissants and the other half like a buttermilk biscuit. Okay? Well, enough of me blah blah blah. We're going to go into Nakhon Phanom. This evening I told my mother-in-law that you guys want to watch some cooking stuff, so we are going to make yamuya ahan yen. We're gonna teach you guys how to make one of my favorite dishes, of course, yamuya, spicy pork salad. This thing here is I've been putting eye drops in. I don't know if you guys are confused the difference between a sty and pink eye, but I have a sty. It's like a pimple on your eyelid, inside my eyelid. I had a little tiny gnat fly in my eye. I couldn't get it all out and it got infected, so I have a sty, not pink eye. My eye's not pink. Oh, they're open now. Great, it's time for me to, now that I'm 51, get my initiation physical into old age, right? You guys know what that means. Yeah, this is where it's gonna happen. Yay. Yeah. Yay. My SUV. Okay, we are here at the True Move booth in front of Macro. Paige had to go pee. You can buy all kinds of bread everywhere in Thailand, but it just doesn't taste good. And plus you don't know what's in it half the time. I promise I'm gonna teach you guys how to make those croissants and biscuits. Raisin bread's real easy to make too. Those look pretty good though, garlic rolls. But you can, look, you can buy pizza crust too. Durian. Lots of hand sanitizer. Here's the True Move booth. There's the little squares to stand on. It's a different world today, isn't it? I think one of the most important things to beat any disease is what's locked up behind that. I showed you guys right here they had Australian beef. It's just we were here like last week and it's gone. Beef knuckle. That's one thing about Thailand. If you see something, you gotta get it. I'd never thought that the beef would just disappear, but now they just have Thailand beef. So I'll just marinate it, and they're only going to eat a little bit of it anyway. I'll get this. Some macros have a bigger selection of some Falang stuff. This one doesn't have very much, but you can get Tabasco sauce here. Worcestershire sauce, a few little spices. Okay.
Maybe one day. Yellow mustard.
Yellow, no, I don't want. We have mustard. You don't want a big can of tomato sauce? Yeah. Instead of a tiny one? Maybe somebody else want to eat too. Oh, they have, yeah, they sell pizza sauce now.
But it's sweet, you just have to mix it.
Yeah, we'll try it out.
How about that? Can of mushroom.
Yeah. Look, they have this. This would be awesome for cheesecake. I've never seen this. But Paige went to go take care of the phone thing. I'm glad she's not here. She'd say, get this and make a cheesecake. But I guarantee you that won't be there if I ever want it. I've got some little potatoes too. The reason I'm buying the steak is because Paul Red's birthday is on the 21st, so I'm gonna make a Texas little barbecue in the back of our little porch area. We had to come to Big C because the True place in there wouldn't do it. I don't know what she's trying to do exactly, but there's a lot of people here at this one. But look, we're at the food court here at Big C. It's closed. Everything's closed. All the restaurants, everything. What is that? Is that gonna stay there? I can smell it already. We didn't get what we needed to get done at True. When you want to get something done, okay, Ka. Somebody to put it on the roof. When you want to get something done, you can't get it done. So we had to come back on the 15th when we're trying to change our plan. We have to wait on the exact day. We can't do this online?
No.
We gotta do it on the exact day it goes out.
อัน
So
นี้หูซิปได้อยู่นี่
yeah.
I can do online. I can do on the phone. Men,
My whole truck smells like durian right now. If you guys don't know what durian smells like, it's
like
hot. Fart in a paper bag and put it over your face. That's what it smells like. Well, these masks are coming in handy right now. Just eat a cough drop. Somebody was asking me about loans in Thailand. Some government loans are like frozen for 6 months. Like bank loans, 3 months. You don't have to pay for 3 months, but you have to go register with the bank. So in order to get the suspension, so it's not automatic. We are back home and gonna have som tam Thai for lunch, which means no smelly fermented fish sauce. We're using, we're using fish sauce, but not the fermented fish paste.
ฝันนี่บอกอยู่กับโคตรผู้เดียวหลังเฮือนน่ะบ่ถึง
They say that making it this way is it tastes better. They sell a tool, like a kitchen tool to do that really easy, but they say it doesn't taste as good.
ฝันเนาะเอ้ย
So we might get to learn how to make 2 dishes today. It's a papaya. Of course, it's not an orange sweet papaya. It's just a regular papaya. We have 4 chili peppers.
ใส่ตาซะแม่บ่ถึงแล้วมันใส่แว่นอยู่
She still want me to get it in my eye.
เส้นเอาถั่วลงก่อนเด้อถั่วตามก่อนจังบุ๊บ
And this is a long bean chopped up.
มันนั่นแหละเอาตำถั่วก่อนเอามะเขือลง
They're not really explaining to me how to do this, so am I supposed to smash this up into the...
พอแล้วเมื่อไหร่
พอบุ๊บบุ๊บ
Not all the way into like
เอามะเขือยังเอามะเขือล
a
ง
soup? My mother-in-law is going to get aggravated with me.
ผู้ชมบอกพอดีบอก
Soy mafia.
ไปตาม
Tom?
อร่อยเราใส่มะเขือมันแตกๆโอเคเดี๋ยวบัดนี้พอ
Tom?
ยังใส่เครื่องก่อน
Obviously, som tam. This is the tam part.
ยัง
A little bit of lime, fish sauce.
พอพอ
Oh.
อ่านได้สะกดใจ
This is brown sugar or palm sugar. Nam tam.
ชิมก่อนมันไม่นั่นค่อยใส่ไหม
And we have a little bit of salt.
โอเคเอาท่านบอกมะนาวนะแต่ยังแบบนึงนะอะไรอันนึงโอ้มันจะแซ่บด้วยเป็นอะไรทำมือจับนี่ไว้แรงตำเปลี่ยนกันดูสิ
That's how you do it right there.
นะอาซิมด้วย
Okay. Tim.
ไปครับพี่ซิมกินดูซิม
And I get to try it.
ไม่น่าหรอเนาะจาง
One nit noi. That's a little sweet.
แต่กุ้งเด้บ่มีมันนั่นแหละมันแข็ง
And then we have peanuts,
เดี๋ยว
tua,
ชิมเทป พอหลายพุทธ
That's it. Easy.
เอาใส่
แซ่
จา
บ
น
แล้วแซ่บแล้วทุกใจ
ไปซื้อ
พี่เก้นมันแบบแซ่บ
อร่อยชิม
ไม่ต้องใส่ปลาแดกเลยต่อไปนี่กินแบบนี้เหรอ
My favorite beep beep lady.
บีบีบี
แซ่บมันจะเด็กคุณ
โอเคนะ
Alright. Of course, here in Thailand, it's easier just to go buy that.
แซ่บมาก
ฝากนะแม่สิตามกินเลยเดี๋ยวพอเลยแล้วก็สิกิน
Okay, lunchtime. I went to my favorite barbecued chicken.
อีกปลาพริก
อะไรครับ
นี่ไม่ใช่
หอม
ใช่เบอร์โทรไปแล้วโอ้ยขอบคุณค่ะ
Madang. Madang. Dang is red, the color red. Sidang is red. Madang. All right, looks awesome. Oh, yeah. We're just sitting here listening to the daily report on the coronavirus here in Thailand. Nobody has died today so far. And they've got 33 more people infected, and about 100 people went home. I'll put the exact number here in just a minute. About 100 people went home, so people are recovering a lot faster than they're getting it. It's been an average of about 30-something people a day. A lot of these people were coming in from outside, people that are living outside of the country coming back. But the biggest cause of death in Thailand is what they were just saying has been number one, diabetes from the virus, and the second is high blood pressure. So, you know, when all this stuff is done, we need to, I mean, this is just a virus. We could have many more viruses to come. We need to make sure that we try to stay healthy as much as possible, you know? I think we really got to work on that. And I think we got to ask ourselves why some countries the death rate is so high compared to other countries, you know? I guess all those people that were saying the hospitals are like a third world country in Thailand, I think they better rethink that. But we need to kind of look at that. Coming to Thailand was one of my top 10 reasons to come to Thailand was because of health reasons. For me, it's healthier with the food, with the hospitals, with everything, with the stress level. Being in Thailand, health-wise, was one of the main reasons why I wanted to move to Thailand. But those are the things we got to look at, you know, especially diabetes. You know, if you have diabetes because you're overweight, because of your lifestyle, that's the things that we really need to work on, you know. Okay, let's have some durian. Clunk.
คนเมนจะปลูกไปเนี่ย
Paige left the building.
เป็นไร
So you know it's really, really good if it's soft and stinky. It's good. Very good. You want me to throw the trash away? Before I forget, I want to do word of the day. Now this was brought up in the comment section of yesterday's video. He was confused about the word Thai video. I was saying to people, they were asking if I needed help, and I was saying, "Ma khap, Thai video khap." Thai video means, it translates into like shoot video or take video. If I go into a shop and I want a video, I always ask. So I usually say, "Pom mi Thai video dai mai khap." Dai mai khap means like, can I? Yes or no? Can I take video? Yes. He'll either say dai or my dai. Dai means like, you can. Not yes, but can. My dai means you can't. So Thai video is take video. So taking a picture is the same, but it's Thai loop. Thai loop is take a picture. Loop Thai is actually a picture. Loop Thai is a picture. Thai loop is take a picture. Word of the day, Thai video. Well, I thought I was the one in this house that had no patience. It's not. It's my mother-in-law. I was working out upstairs and I took a shower and came down and the yamuya is finished. So didn't get a chance to show you how to make it. Oh well, it's 5 o'clock anyway. Well guys, that's it. I'm gonna end the video. Gonna relax with the family, have a nice dinner. It's been really nice sitting at the table having a small dinner every night. But I don't want to show it on the video right now. Things ought to be well, I would say maybe 40% back to normal next month. But we'll see how it plays out. But I don't want to put too much gatherings on the internet, if you know what I mean. But family, there's a lot of family here right now. A lot of family came home for the holiday and the fact that they have to, because a lot of them are unemployed. So they're working with the family, and a lot of people at home right now. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video today. If you did, please don't forget to hit the like button, and please subscribe to the channel, please. Tomorrow, we're going to make, if you've watched the video this long, tomorrow we are going to make, what are we making? She's been telling me all day she wants it. Croissant.
Yeah, and then you're gonna make it.
Tomorrow, we're gonna make croissants. And we're gonna make flaky dinner rolls along with it, with the same recipe. I hope you guys watch it, and I hope you guys are safe. I hope you guys are hanging in there. Be happy, be smart. I'll see you guys tomorrow on the next video. Bye.